We're at Belfast High School, and it's great to visit again with their head football coach, Scott Slotin. And Scott, end of the year with a trip up to Custer.
Yeah, we went up to Custer, played our last football game of the season, and came out on top. It was a cold game, a little weather, not as much as I think we all anticipated up there. It got down probably under 20 degrees, but the snow up there wasn't as wet as we had down here, and the field was actually in fairly good shape, we thought, and the wind stayed down for most of the game. So I wouldn't say the weather was a huge factor in the game, but went down there. We knew it was going to be a hard-fought battle of two teams that wanted to run the ball. I felt that our defense did a really great job stopping the run. The Sedlacek running back for Custer has been very talented, racked up 300 yards against a Spearfish team, and we knew that was going to be our focus, and I thought we tackled really well, and because he's a big running back. And then on offense, we struggled to throw the ball, as we have been all year. But Garza had over 100 yards rushing, which was great. And, we talked about the biggest play. The team that turned the ball over least or didn't turn the ball over at all, whatever, was going to win the game. And it came down to it. The first score of the game, Custer pick sixes us. And we're in a hole. Then they fumble a punt. We score. It was a game of turnovers. Whoever capitalized off those turnovers, and it turned out lucky enough with about 3 minutes left in the game. Gabe Heck stripped their quarterback and recovered a fumble. I think it was around the 40-yard line or so, and we drove, got a few first downs to put our field goal kicker in position as time expired to knock down the game-winning kick. And it was, for Anthony Staley, our kicker, he's a soccer player that came out just to kick this year for us. Hadn't been put in that situation ever. He's only a sophomore. I mean, that's a tough situation for any sophomore, but a kid that is, really not familiarized with the game of football. They iced him. He had no clue what was going on when a team calls a timeout. Right?
They call timeout.
Yeah, we call a timeout to line up because we wanted to stop the clock. They call a timeout right before he kicks it, and he actually blasted the ball right into the Custer kid's face. He had no clue what was going on, why the play was getting stopped, but kept his focus, stepped away from the huddle, got his mind right. Holder had a great hold, and line held up, and he put it right through the uprights right down the middle. And, it was a great feeling. I'll tell you, adrenaline was pumping. It was 12 degrees out, and I soaked the line of my hoodie in sweat because of that celebration. That was fun, getting to charge the field and, take the kicker down to the ground. It's one of those that you see everyone do on TV, and I've never been a part of it, and it was electrifying, I'll say that.
Well, it's exciting, especially when the kick is when time expires.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, that's my first time in my, I don't know, what is it? I played 14 years of football, and I've coached for 9 years. That's my first time in all those years of playing and stuff of any sort of game-winning, clock expiring play. And it was fun, and I think, I told the seniors they're really going to remember that. They're going to remember the battle against Custer as their final game, rather than, we've had other years where our last games have been, blowout wins or something like that, and the seniors are out by halftime. This game really is going to be remembered by them.
Yeah, I love those nail-biter games.
Oh, man, it was, we thought, they scored the touchdown to go 14-7, then Thomas McCoy returns the next kickoff for a touchdown when they were trying to keep it away from Giffen, our potent kick returner. They were squibbing it and keep it away from him, and Thomas comes up huge with some jukes and gets it down the sideline and scores. And, it was a back-and-forth battle and a fun game, and Custer played hard, we played hard, and it's great to be the team that comes out on top.
Coach, I've always wondered, when the kicker comes off the bench, time is running down, he's got to kick right away. I would think that'd be kind of pressure to line up and just do it. I would think sometimes when the other team calls a timeout, that might benefit him, but I guess the idea is that it'll make him nervous. Yeah,
that's what they're trying to, what they say, ice the kicker, yeah. I think. So they're trying to make him think about the kick more, think about it, get more nervous. And the great thing about Anthony, I don't think he knows enough about football yet to be nervous, to know the situation. Maybe, I'm not putting him down. He's not dumb by any means or anything, but, I think he's a good, calm kid that didn't think anything about it. I mean, there's a lot of kids that, you look at college games, those kickers are sometimes head cases. They have one missed kick or one bad kick and it gets in their head, or the pressure can get to them, and he just stepped up and drilled it.
Makes for a fun bus ride home.
Oh, it was really fun, except for none of the fast food restaurants are open and rapid for you to eat at. So the team was really hungry after the game, and we stopped at Marlin's at the Windmill exit and got a good meal for them. But I was nervous that we weren't going to be able to feed the boys, and they were going to have to go home hungry after a big win.
My goodness. Well, Coach, we want to say thank you from Black Hills TV for every week being able to visit with us about the Bronx.
Hey, thank you for having us. You know, the kids and parents love watching this. They love the updates, and it's a great thing you guys are doing for the Black Hills.
Even almost swallowed a fly this year.
Almost swallowed a fly, yeah. Got halfway down the throat, but I was strong enough to get rid of it.
Say, this Thursday there's a big playoff game down in Sturgis. The Scoopers are playing Huron, and you're going to be in the radio broadcast booth for Eagle Country doing some color.
Yeah, yep. Steve Amron asked me if I've bugged him for years and during basketball season that after I coach girls games, I want to be on the radio for the guys games helping out. And last year, he finally brought an extra headset for me. I did the Belle-Fourche Rapid City Christian game, and it was a lot of fun. Amron's a great play-by-play guy. I just want to be that color guy that gives that extra insight on the game. And he asked me again this year if I'd be willing to do a football game for once. So, I'm looking forward to it. Sturgis, obviously, we played them. I know Coach Koleski really well, and they've been playing really great football, and I think it'll be really exciting to get down and be on the radio, call a game, hopefully not screw up too much, hopefully can give some insight for the listeners. And, my mom has always told me that I had a great face for radio. So.
Your mom liked the fly video, too.
Oh, she loved that. A lot of people in Wisconsin saw that fly video, and they did love it. Yep.
Yeah. Right. Well, Coach, appreciate you taking time to visit with us again here on Black Hills TV.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys, and go Bronx.
Yes!